actually is because I want to be a writer, and I got so bored of back home, and well, I would call it a mundane life, but perhaps that's the wrong word to use. But I studied for a little while. I took my time to well, just save up to come here, and my father is very fortunate, and he was very kind in giving me the money for the boat, and here I am.
Oh, lovely. Have you ever written a stage play script?
No, but I actually was thinking of maybe potentially trying my hand at it. We were speaking of this yesterday. Yes, it would be quite fun, and perhaps I can maybe let you read it sometime, if I can write something good. Oh, I don't know, that was terrifying.
Is that the bank?
Oh, I hope not. Good to see you, Mr. Russo. How are you?
I'm going good. I was playing a little tune for,
Oh, that's very sweet of you.
Was it theatre?
No,
Nope.
no, sheriff's office. So it's not you. Targeted towards you.
They running. Put your gun away. You got a law coming on.
Alpha.
Hello there, folks. Did you see what just happened?
Hell no.
No, just heard it.
Right, okay.
Pretty loud,
Good to
eh?
know.
Jesus.
I would agree with that.
I got some shit in my ears. I ain't hear nothing.
What?
It sounded like it came from the stage. It's just a horse.
No,
Kinda,
no, further down the road. There's 2 injured ones.
It's an oil wagon again.
I know.
oh yeah, they blew it up by the police building.
Yeah.
King, it's another wagon.
Yeah, it's not getting
Oh, you can see the wagon, the
Yeah, you
oil
can.
tanker from there.
See the burst shell.
Wonder if that was a little distraction.
Stay safe, right?
What's going on over here, Mr. King?
I don't fucking know.
Another oil wagon by the looks of things, Russo.
So Dickie, it's great to see you.
And you, old boy, just be vigilant, though. Something's going on in the city.
Yeah, I can't believe they try another barrel.
Be vigilant, Miss Bennett.
Oh, I'm very vigilant.
Well, I'm just glad it seems like everyone's safe. Did not happen here?
It's just down the road, will you not see?
No. Guess I'm a little blind here. Let me walk up.
Be careful. Be careful.
I've been better.
I feel a bit unsafe just standing out here in the street, old boy.
We.
Yeah, it seems like more targeted at us considering the place it was detonated.
Do you think that one will get investigated more quickly? I imagine it probably will.
I mean, they're already on it. They're already looking for fingerprints, bullet casings, whatever we can find, and then hopefully we can link it to someone.
No, well, how good luck, old boy.
Yeah, thanks for our cooperation.
Should we have a drink in the Bastille, old boy?
No, I want to ride.
Mr. White, I don't know if you got my telegram, but obviously things are a little chaotic right now. Maybe we can find a quieter place to talk.
Yeah, we need to be mindful of Arthur. We need to catch up with him.
Let's do it. I'll follow you.
Wait, Arthur, wait. Well, there was another explosion in the city yesterday next to the law offices in Saint Denis, down the road from
Oh
us.
my god. Yeah.
But it doesn't quite add up. I think it might be someone just imitating other people because Mr. Jackson told me that there would be no more attacks. You see.
Right.
So I think it's probably just a copycat group, if you will, attacking the law.
Perhaps that's like the criminal way. It's like just to get an oil tanker now.
Yes, they see one person doing it and they're so uncreative that they just copy rather than.
Well, yeah. They probably think, oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that'll cause a load of havoc. Fucking ruffians. Oh, pardon my potty mouth.
Yes. Now, over the past week I've been busy. A young man came off the boat in Saint Denis. His name was Mr. Rousseau.
Right.
We've trained him. He's from New York. Yes, he talks like
Oh.
New York, that sort of person.
Oh.
Anyway,
Coiffy.
and over the last week, myself and Miss
Yeah.
Rose both undertaken high-intensity acting lessons, where he's
Oh.
now talks with a southern drawl. He's grown his hair longer. He's grown some facial hair. We've put him in a costume. And this very night he moves out to the west to arrive somebody new off the train for the first time into
Right.
Armadillo.
Oh.
So he'll be working incognito.
Right. I see. Ah, was he just like going to be scouting out, finding out their movements and whatnot?
Their movements, who they are, who comes and goes, at what
How
time,
many?
how many,
Yeah.
who's in cahoots with everyone else, all the information flowing to Sir Dickie by telegram.
Ah. And did you like you spoke to King Arthur? Did you?
Yes.
How was he doing? He's like last time you told me he was all crispy.
Oh yes, he's a terrible mess. Yes.
Oh God.
His bandages come off this weekend, but
Oh my God.
I think he's definitely either lost an eye or is about to lose it. It looks very pale and.
Oh, poor bugger.
Yes, he asks of you from time to time.
Yeah, he's a nice fella. I mean, you know, when we rode back together, we had a really nice chat, and I was telling him about the Rangers, and saying, he should probably join the Rangers and whatnot. And yeah, I liked him at first. I weren't too sure. You know, I thought, oh, is he just like a bit, arrogant? But I thought he's all right. So yeah, please send him my regards, and wish him a speedy recovery.
Well, I did say to him, if you weren't a ranger, you'd probably be standing shoulder to shoulder with us.
Well, of course, yeah, I'll get my gun out and fuck that Kelly Jackson right up.
Yes, indeed. Well,
Yeah, but I'm a ranger, so I can't.
That comes with the territory of
Yeah.
Well, if you weren't scared, then you'd be stupid. So that's a good sign. No,
Yeah.
I've mentioned to Mr. Bones about the communication arrangements. You'll communicate with him, and you'll do it every other day where possible. And if you don't get a reply from him in 24 hours, you'll contact me. And if you arrange to meet him somewhere, it will be at Quaker's Cove. You'll just say we'll meet at the usual place. And then the other thing was that we talked about if everything's going well and there's messages, you'll just say something positive like, the delivery was a success, something like that. And if something has gone wrong, you'll say the delivery was a failure or words to that effect, something negative.
Yeah, I like that.
Now, was there anything else you wanted to share with the gentleman here? You can trust him with anything you told me.
Okay, well, yeah, basically just, so everybody feels good about the situation too. I was just gonna catch up on, a lot of the research I've been doing. Spoke to Miss Clara Carter, not with details about what I was doing, but just out of curiosity, having heard, she gets handled by these individuals quite a bit. She knows the type, and really helped me create the character, I need to become, and inspired the outfit that I chose, so I can go to the tailor after and show you, how it looks. I showed Mr. King; he seemed to like it, and I can show you guys too. In terms of safety precautions, I've swapped out my journal. After tonight when I head over, I will no longer carry my typical journal with me. I have a new one with a new name. I filled it with some miscellaneous, activities from the last few days, some made up stuff. So if I do get held up, they're just gonna see Caleb in there. And the official name is Caleb Burns. So matches my telegram pretty nicely actually. Didn't even plan that, but KB, 646. So people ask me, it makes sense, it'll be good. And anything I send obviously will not be from Russo for the foreseeable future. So if you get a KB or a Caleb, that'll be from me.
Well, hold on a second. You're matching your name to your telegram number.
Yeah. Caleb Burns just happens to be KB646, so it worked out good. So told an individual yesterday who is looking to hire me for a job. I said the name's Caleb Burns, 646 KB, so it matches.
We're not concerned people might find that a bit suspicious.
Well, like I said, that wasn't pre-planned. It just worked out that way. But I mean, the man didn't find it suspicious at all. He just said, I said, yeah, it worked out nice. I was nice at the telegram boy to assign me a name like that, huh? And he said, yeah, that worked out real nice.
I take your point, Bones. I see where you're coming from. I think it could be quite disarming. I think it's a funny little wrinkle that will throw people off, perhaps.
All right.
Go on, Mud.
How long have you been in the crossing? How many people already have your actual, your telegram?
The Russo telegram?
Yeah,
just the one that you use, yeah.
Yeah, not too many. Luckily, the theater crew, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think too many people will be doing cross checks for a new guy like me, but it's really just our crew and Miss Bennett. Nobody else really been sending me anything. I got one from Ivy too. Ivy I was gonna do some work for, so she knows it, but that's about it.
Okay, that's something I was thinking about. If there's too many people already have your telegram, they might be able to be like, wait, that's someone else's telegram.
Yeah,
that sounds fine.
I've been writing a lot of people's down, but I haven't been handing it out for that reason, So if it makes you guys feel more comfortable, I can find another thing. Like I could just say Caleb Burns with the C and kind of come up with a new name for the KB, be safe.
Now, look, if you're comfortable with it and everybody else is, I was just, just thinking aloud.
No, it was a good point from both you, Bones and Mud there. Well, it's up to you. If you want to change it to C, it might be more believable, but it's up to you.
Yeah, that was one of the things I told Mr. King too. I was just trying on the outfit for size, I was like, if I can convince someone I know that I'm someone different, then I'll feel very good about going out there. And so I put on the outfit and was just walking around the town, seeing if I ran into anyone I knew. And I did, and they did not know who I was, and they were insistent on helping me make my way into the crossing as I was so new. And so Caleb definitely was a believable character. And shortly after, I ran into a mischievous individual at the saloon in Valentine, and I'll replicate our back and forth, but I think did quite well. I think this man's going to be my in Armadillo. I told him I'm looking forward to going out west, and if he had any suggestions. He said Armadillo, and then he asked me about the kind of work I'm doing, and he said, do you like the back-breaking kind or the steady stream of revenue kind? And I just kind of said, well, I'd be stupid to turn down extra money. And he said, I like you. I think we are like-minded individuals. And so he said, let me get you a telegram. I got a job coming up, and you can meet some good folk out in Armadillo, some good connections. So I told him I'd be interested, and you know, having make it, you know, I'm gonna be making my way west tonight. I'm hoping that run into a few more, and you know, I'm just gonna play the game. I'm just gonna take my time, not ask about anyone, just seeing what they offer me. And the moment a couple of names of interest peak up, I'm hoping to steer the conversation a little bit more towards meeting said individuals, and you know, we'll go from there.
You don't. Now, the people we know that we want to keep an eye on are with Anders, who's the Scandinavian guy with blonde hair, and it turns out he's a twin. He's got a sister who he always is with. I'm not sure they're going to be around at your times. They're often around a bit earlier, but if you can find out more about their associates and Kelly Jackson, that will be useful. But don't dig hard. You being out there and getting a general picture is useful in itself.
And north. Keep an ear out for north.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I got the names of mine, CC North and Kelly Jackson, and anyone else I encounter. You know, it'll, I guess, just be good to be connected. You know, like I said, I'm not gonna be asking too many questions at all. I just hope to be in the room when conversations are being had. You know, if I feel like they are talking around me, that's a good sign. You know, that means they trust
Absolutely.
me.
The other name to watch out for is Cecily Caldwell, who's an English lady who will seem out of place, but she's a snake, to put it mildly. So tread carefully with her. Don't tell her anything. Don't trust anything she says. Just watch out for her.
I think if she gets wind of anything at all of you being related up here, you're probably as good as dead.
Well, she's the one who will spot it, if anything. She's not stupid, and she knows a lot of people all over the crossing.
Yeah,
So,
someone told me she trades in information, so to be wary.
yeah, she's a grass. She's a snitch. That's what she is. That's what that means when someone says that.
Who is that we're talking about?
Cecily Caldwell.
Hmm.
She knows who did this. She knows who Anders is and knows that gang. They are a gang. Anyway, I mean, any other questions? Any other feedback from anyone else before we let Russo?
I've been hearing about the Kelly gang. That's someone different, though, right? From my understanding.
Different.
Yeah.
Stay out of their way. They're the big boys. Don't get involved with them.
Okay,
I think they've been quiet for now, but
They a Western gang?
Yeah, they're based out west, and then there's the Rude Boys, and there's I think Del Lobos, and a few others.
Somebody was mentioning Kettleman's to me the other night.
Oh, Kettleman's back as well, so he might be out there. Just stay clear of any of the big boys, Russo. Just keep your head down. Stay in with the group you're in with, and don't overextend yourself.
What about our other mate who's down there?
Well, we're going to keep them two of them separate because so they don't compromise each other. But if it comes to it, one can back the other up potentially. But I'd rather keep them separate. Sorry, Sir Dickie, you had something.
I've had two things. I've forgotten one, but the second one was well, I know Miss Rose has done some dialect coach with you, but what's your backstory? Why Armadillo? Why are you? Where have you been? Where are you coming from? That's the sort of question these people will ask. Oh, well, that's my first point. My first point is linked because they will be very suspicious of anybody new coming in now.
What's your motivation?
Yeah, so that was related to some of the research I was doing with Miss Claire Carter. You know how they speak, their typical background, stuff like that, and I think I've got something pretty good actually. So I'll do a little sample session.
Give us a monologue.
Give us a monologue.
Say, Mr. King, you know, was a dangerous individual in the saloon out there asking me about myself. You know, I could go something along the lines of this. Well, the name is Caleb Burns. I'm from Oklahoma and made my way out here in the crossing, trying to find like-minded individuals. You see, I'm no longer welcome where I'm from. I come from Stillwater, and Stillwater was a good town for me until I lost my sweetheart. She was what got me out of bed in the morning, and when one drunkard decided to take her out of my life, something in me snapped. Decided to take what he liked too. And when you lose what gets you out of bed in the morning, nothing makes you feel anything. So what do I feel now? nothing short of seeing the life leave another man's eyes. I'm here in the crossing to help cleanse the scum in my way. They called me the Reaper of Stillwater as I collected the souls I found unworthy of wandering.
Can I have pause? Can we just pause on there? It started off great. I would probably not refer to yourself as the Reaper of anything.
Okay,
Do we agree?
Yeah.
You started off quite well. It kind of crescendoed a bit, though, I'd say.
Yes, yeah, I just got carried away, I guess, with a cigarette, and I was feeling it. But anyways,
no, that's good. No, that's good. No, so I would say that the whole beginning of that was really good. Don't ever deliver it all at once. Break up
thinking
all
the same thing.
Break it all up across the questions that they ask.
In fact, I hope to not talk about myself too much at all. But it's just if they ask, I wanted you guys to know I had thought it out.
That's good. That's good.
Depth,
And of course, they might really test you, and if they are suspicious of new faces, you might even find yourself with a gun in your face within the first couple of hours or days if they're particularly suspicious of people. So keep your wits about you, old boy.
I think what he has on his side is that the people we're looking for are not one of the big gangs, and they're operating alone, so the other gangs won't particularly be looking for infiltrators.
Yeah, I'll leave out all that extra stuff. I'll just say something about, losing my sweetheart made me snap, and how I was chased out of town after getting my revenge. So now I'm starting a new quote-unquote in the crossing, but, I'll make it clear that I don't like when people cross me, too. So, I feel like, the more tough I can seem, the more respect I can earn, hopefully.
But also remember that it's important to sort of bend the knee a bit. You need to know your place as well. You're bottom of the rung to start off with.
Yeah.
Don't come on too strong. I'm confident. I think he'll work it out. What do you think, lads?
I'm confident.
Yeah, I like it. You've done well,
Sounds
mate.
good.
As I said, I admire his initiative and his dedication. So.
I hope you're busy few days, let's just say that. But I do feel pretty confident in this new character, and with all these cigarettes too, it's been helping lower my voice.
Splendid. Shall we
just ask before we meet back up with Miss Bennett? Is she on the team now, or what? She seems to really like our group for whatever reason, and I showed her around the last couple of days. We've had some nice times together, and as far as she's aware, I just have to take a trip out west for a while. But she seems to fit in good, and I think she's gonna do the drama club on Sundays too.
She's not privy to all the details yet, though.
Yeah, she knows the basics of, obviously the scenario, stuff that was in the paper, like the explosion, all that, but doesn't know details about me going.
Yes, I see. Well, I think it's only us and King and, yes, that's it.
Gonna throw my uniform.
I am a little, I don't know, I guess bummed at the timing of everything because, of course she wanders in, and I'm enjoying my few days, and then I gotta leave, but, I understand it's for the greater good, so I'm gonna do what's smart for the mission.
Oh, you're talking about...
you like her, do you?
Sweet on her.
Yeah, I don't know if she's sweet on me, though, so, it could probably work out anyways, maybe too young for her or something, but, we have had a good couple days together, let's just say that.
We'll keep her safe. She'll be here when you get back.
Yes, don't worry, Bones will look after her. For Christ's sake, don't fuck her, Bones.
Oh, I can't help if she wants to jump the old bones, can I?
Yes, right. Who is this mysterious man?
Oh, fucking hell.
You're talking about jumping someone. Why don't you try jumping me, partner?
You're not my type, mate, I'm afraid, but...
Look, I don't want no trouble.
Oh, God, don't point guns.
I'm gonna give you to the count of 3.
Oh, God.
And I'll give you a warning now, most only hear 2. 1.
That better be unloaded. Is that unloaded?
Theatre bar when you're done, lads. Theatre bar.
Arthur, we're being robbed by this stranger.
He doesn't care.
Pardon me?
He literally doesn't give a shit.
We're being robbed by this stranger.
Who's this strange Western man?
Would you mind...
Please don't
The
hurt my
name's
friends.
Caleb Burns. Nice to meet you.
Oh gosh, please don't hurt me.
Don't point guns at people, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, don't do that. We're in the theatre bar when you're done.
Yes. Mr. Burns, if you wouldn't mind, would you mind putting your bandana up over your face? Let me see what it looks like.
Yeah, I want to see that too. Oh wow!
There we
Full
go,
face.
Yeah. Oh yes, I could picture you on an oil wagon trying to assassinate us.
You know, I that was one thing that crossed my mind. You know, is I told you I've made this vow to do, you know, only good stuff, and I'm now starting to understand that perhaps my vow is gonna have to be flexible while I'm out there. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my best to do what needs to be done, but I'm hoping the others can do the dirty work if I'm just around, you know. But I'm willing to do what they need to do for the greater good of the city.
Yes, look, of course, if you do happen to get in with a gang or a group of some description, they might want you to prove your worth to them at some sort of, I don't know, bank robbery or situation. How do you think you'll deal with that?
Well, you know, I was thinking about it, and I think the bank thing I'd be okay. We don't have to hurt someone. They're insured. It really comes down to hurt and innocence. If they ask me to do that, I don't know. I don't want to think about it, but you know, that is where I guess things will be put on the line, a true test, you know.
Yeah. Oh God.
What if they ask you to move on the east, on the theatre?
Well, then I guess you'll be getting a telegram from a Mr. Caleb, so you know to clear out, huh?
That's good. Good response.
But if you two approve, I think, you know, Miss Carter said black and red is a good suitable thing, and I even got myself a poncho out there. She said they like to wear ponchos.
There you go.
Yeah, I think you look good, mate. You look the part.
Yeah, it's very convincing.
I'm gonna head over to the Bastille.
Well, see you in a bit, mate.
See you, man.
I do have, you know, one possible connect out there too as backup if things get real dicey. But just expect, you know, obviously if I have the time to send you a telegram of a delivery not going well, you'll read it, we can meet up, etc. But if you don't hear from me after 2 days, you know, I don't expect you to send someone, but you can expect the worst.
All right. Listen, between us three here, if you send me the phrase, or if you talk about a guy in a telegram called Darren Culpepper, I'll come down. That's the red alert. That's the highest level alert.
Darren Culpepper?
Yeah.
It's an ongoing joke, but, well, if, it's mine and Bones' way to get out of a situation when we don't want to talk to somebody. But,
Yeah.
yes, if you use that to Mr. Bones, then that's the highest level alert. It means, shit is,
Shit's gone Valentine, and we
Yeah.
need to get you out.
Okay, gonna transfer a couple of key details to my new journal soon, and then make my way out west.